guess who's home alone right now? Me. Woo! What does any sane person do when they're home alone? Pull an all-nighter! Woo! Let's go! So right now it's just 7:07 and we're gonna have the whole night together, guys. I think that what I want to do right now is go make some food because I'm pretty hungry. I cannot function if I'm hungry. It's like, have you seen that sound where it's like,
do you know you have 30 minutes?
Are you kidding me?
30, yes. My role is to whip.
That's what I'm like when I'm hungry. Like, don't even try and talk to me. So let me see, what have we got, guys? The tap is broken. If you can hear that in the background, then yeah, there's nothing that I can do about it. Don't mind the dishes in the background. We'll put that on our to-do list, but not now. Honestly, the whole kitchen, you know what, just ignore all of the mess in the kitchen because it's got nothing to do with me. And I don't mean that to be like, oh, it's got nothing to do with me, I can't be bothered. I mean, it's not my mess. Anyway, let's not fill this vlog with negativity. Let's just figure out what I'm gonna make. Oh my gosh, there's so many potatoes in this box. So basically, ever since I went to China, my mum started getting these Gusto boxes. It's like pre-packaged, I don't know how to describe this. It's food that comes fresh and it comes with recipes, and basically it just gives you just enough for the recipes. And since they've all gone and they've still got one left, but they'll get another one delivered on Monday, I guess, so I'm just gonna eat what they have left. It's the one pot rustic sausage and butterbean stew. That sounds amazing. So that's what we're gonna have. Oh no, it's an hour-long recipe, but I'm hungry now. Okay, so it's just gonna take 5 or 10 minutes to prepare, and then the rest of it's cooking. So I'm just gonna prepare it and then I'm gonna eat something else whilst I wait for my food. Let me just preface this by saying that I have not been using the kitchen. Okay, basically, I've just been hidden up in my room because me and my mum had this major argument, so I've just been in there for the past few days. So if you're wondering, why do you look so pale? Yeah, that's why. So anyway, the hob's so messy, so I need to put, okay. So remember that I haven't been using the kitchen and this isn't my mess. So don't even come at me and be like, oh, why would you let it get like that? No, shut up. What do you mean? I don't know how to, do you want to see me make the food, or should I just do like, here's me with no food and here's me with food? Wait. The crock pot has moldy food inside of it, so I can smell it now that I opened the lid. You know what, I'm just gonna make porridge. We don't need dinner right now because I'm not dealing with everybody else's mess right now. Okay, we'll do that later. Right now I'm just gonna have porridge. So here's me without food and here's me with food. I just know that it will taste great. I love this. What video was it? My Victoria's Secret diet video. And ever since I've been obsessed with this porridge. It's just banana porridge and it's amazing and it's great because my bananas keep going off so quickly these days and I don't know why. Anyway, it's too hot to eat right now, so I'm just gonna let it cool down. Let's go and make a to-do list of, oh, what are we gonna do tonight, guys? We've got so much time. We've got the whole house. Okay, so let's make a to-do list. What do we want to do? Definitely clean that hob because that was disgusting. Study Chinese. I haven't done that in a long time. But I want to be more comfortable with Chinese, and also I need money. So, so apply for jobs. But as you see, the problem is right now is that my health is not good. Like, but I don't want to get into my health because I don't want people to use it against me. But it does mean that like getting a job at the moment would be kind of difficult. But I'm not gonna get my treatment started until March. It means that I can't wait to be treated, to have a job, because I literally have 20 pounds left, right? So I need a job, but I'm not well enough. Anyway. So let's just try and find a job. And what else do I want to do today? I want to tidy my room. I want to get the laundry done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to do my laundry because I just need to get it done. That's it basically. Oh, let me show you my crochet pieces. Since I don't have a job right now, but I need some kind of an income, obviously. So I just opened up a crochet Instagram page. Please go and follow that. My main Instagram, a lot of you on Douyin keep asking me about my Instagram, and basically that can be on my to-do list. So basically I can't get into the Instagram account because I've forgotten what my password is. It's only connected to my Chinese number, which I didn't know until it was too late, right? So then I sent my SIM card to my roommate back in China, and the SIM card got lost. Thanks a lot, Royal Mail. But listen, I checked the prices on the website and I just took the exact right amount of cash, but then it was £1 more than the website said to get tracking. But on the website it said the amount that I had, and I just walked all the way to the post office in the wind and the rain, and the post office closed at 5:30 and it was 5:31. So I was like inconveniencing the post office guy, but I was like, please help me. And then he was like, do you want to get it with or without tracking? And then when he told me those new prices, I was like, I'll just get it without tracking. Because I literally brought the exact amount of cash that I would need for what the website told me, so I didn't have any other option. I could have just gone home, and I really regret that I didn't just be like, oh, I'm just not gonna do it today. But I didn't think that it was gonna get lost, and I sent that at the start of October, and now it's the end of November and it's still not there. So my SIM card is just somewhere lost in the wild. So now all of like my Chinese bank accounts, like my Douyin account, my Instagram account, are all linked to this phone number. And then my other friend, they went to China Mobile to be like, hey, like her SIM card got lost, so can she get a new SIM card? And they were like, the only way that she can get a new SIM card is if she comes to one of these shops, which are in China, and shows them my ID. So I can't. But listen, I found out that there's another way. They have like a facial tracking system on Instagram to see if it's the same person on the account, and I tried to go on it on this phone, and it was like, put in the last password that you remember, and I was like, why is this an option for forgot password when you're asking me for the password? Anyway, it was like, we don't recognize this device and you don't remember the password, so you can't do the facial recognition, which is crazy because it's like, my face is my face, no matter what my password is. Anyway, so then I was thinking, but I have the phone, my last phone, I can't use it at all because it only works if it's on charge, so it's just not safe if I want to leave the house. So I got this one secondhand, which is why I'm broke now. I think that if I check on Instagram on that phone, since it should be a recognized device, then I might be able to get into my Instagram account. So let's try that. Insta old phone, I'll just put. Anyway, let me show you my crochet. So here are my designs. This is like a cloud, see? It's a cloud, and then this is the sky. Right? This is some flower ones. They're so cute, right? And I can do it in different colours too. I have some more colours. These are just the ones that I crocheted. And then look, it's cherries. Do you like them? And I have some bear ones. And the bear ones I just posted today on my Instagram. So yeah, go and check those out, please. And if you like them, you can buy them. Woo! Yeah, so please go and follow that account and go and follow my main Instagram account because I will get it back one day. I hope. Okay, what else should we do, guys? Do the dishes. I hate doing dishes, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, you know what I mean? And what else? Oh, I was learning. Okay, so somebody on Douyin asked me to learn the Up dance by Karina. Spice it up, up, this one. And I learned the dance. Now I just need to practice it and polish it off. So let's do that tonight, okay? Let's just finish this list and then we can figure out what else I want to do because we have to finish this first, right? Yeah. My porridge should be a good temperature now. I'll do a little mukbang, but I'll do it in a short. So I'll just see you once I finish my porridge. I finished my porridge and I just was like doom scrolling, my bad. And I just saw this post. This girl, she put, you just stalked her on socials, scrolled through all your eras and now you miss you. And I was like, that's so funny because I was literally reminiscing on myself. And I was like, wow. I used to be so cool, and look at me now. Anyway, let's go and clean the hob. So cool. Yeah. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I don't even know how I'm meant to clean this. Let me Google it. The first thing it says is regular cleaning. Okay. That's not actually helpful. Let me just time lapse it. I think it will be fine. Let's go! I'm done! Oh my god. Finally. You know what? It looked worse than it was. No, it was bad. I mean, it looked scarier. Look at all the mess in the bag. I hate it. Anyway, it looked scarier than it was to clean. I feel like it cleaned pretty well. And you might be like, yeah, but the area around the hob is still messy. I actually don't care. Okay, I care a little bit, but it's not on my to-do list and I have other things to do. And the thing is, guys, as well, is since I had this argument with my mum, right, they haven't made me any food. So it's like, and like, look, even the lawn, like, I can't escape the mess, right? And it's not even my mess. And I don't even care. I'm not hiding it for them anymore because this was literally my last straw. Because it's like, yeah, we're in an argument, but how are you gonna stop like feeding me? And literally for like more than a week, I've barely eaten anything more than sandwiches because I literally just have to sneak down when they're asleep and it's like, great. So I'm not even using the hob. I just wanted to clean it because it's disgusting. But anyway, yeah, that's why I want to stay up like today so I can just make the most of actually being able to use the house that I live in, you know? And maybe if I finish all these then I'll clean up more in the kitchen, but we'll just see. Let's just get through this to-do list. You know what I should have done is I should have put laundry in whilst I was doing the hob and then it would have been ready to put on the radiator by now, but I didn't, so my bad. Time to study. I feel like, honestly, yeah, I keep putting off studying so much because at first I just could not study. If you've watched my videos, you know that I started studying Chinese because my boyfriend at the time is Chinese, and so I was learning it for him, and so then when he just like ghosted me, I just couldn't study it because every single time I studied it I was just so upset, and it literally, like, I couldn't study it for months and months and months because I would just cry every time. Now it's fine for me to study, but I just feel bad now because it's like I have to do everything that I already did because I've forgotten it all because it was so long ago. Like, so it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, if I want to improve, then I have to just build that foundation up again. And I just realised you can kind of see my butt in the mirror, so I'm gonna have to cover that up. I'm wearing shorts, but they're just really like ridden. I don't know if that's TMI, but anyway. So what I'm just gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be writing out characters. So if you're not very familiar with Mandarin, basically they don't have an alphabet. It's just a ton, like 10,000 odd characters. Like this is just HSK1, which is like the first, it's not letting me scroll. I was gonna show you the characters, but anyway. So I just finished studying on set and I literally just remembered how to write 47%. It's really difficult to remember because they don't have an alphabet, but honestly writing Chinese characters is really fun, so it's okay. But I remember when I was in China, my eyes would go so blurry because I would literally spend so many hours trying to memorize these characters. Now I'm gonna have a break and then I'm gonna do this again and see if I improved since I was practicing. But I did do some of these before today, like this study set, so I could have forgotten them from the other day. We'll just find out. I have to be quick because I have like 30 seconds left before I run out of battery. It's 3 o'clock now. I just finished doing the studying and I got 48% right, which is fine because a lot of the mistakes were just like little things. Like, let me try and show you real quick. Like, for example, like this is teacher and you can see here that it has this little like upwards flick and this one doesn't, and I wrote it like this but it should be like this. Like that with a lot of them. So it's like, yeah, I'm still getting them wrong, but I'm improving. Like, I know where to start, I just don't know where to finish. So I think... So my SD card ran out of space and I've just spent the longest time trying to download the videos. It's 6:20 now because I had no storage on my iPad, so I had to move so many things over. Let's just carry on with our to-do list, okay? Yeah. Out of the ones I had left, I only got 5 wrong this time. Go me! So I think I'm just gonna try and do these 5 and then I'm gonna be done with studying. I've done a full page now in my notebook. Tomorrow I'll just go over them all again just to make sure that I've remembered them properly. I did it! Woo! Obviously that's just short-term memory, but I'm glad that I did this, because now I have the first step out of the way. Now we can take it off of our to-do list. Oh, I'm so glad. What's the time now? Now, oh, it's 9 o'clock. To be fair, okay, because listen, right, I like procrastinated for it. I can't remember when it was. I like sat down and then maybe like 2 hours went by. I think I was just like doom scrolling. It's so addictive because you just don't even realize how much time is going. I was just about to say I think I might go for a little walk to get some fresh air, but I think it's raining and I don't feel like getting wet just to come inside and do more chores. So I'm not gonna go for a walk. So what I'm gonna do next on my to-do list is trying to get back into my Instagram account because I can't be applying to jobs right this second. I just want a simple one. Like, we did the hop, we did the study, and I just want to chill. Oh, and if you're wondering, because I said I can only use it on charge, so basically I charged up the whole time that I was studying and I can use it without it on its charger, but this will drain so quickly. What percent are we on now? Look, literally as I just turned it on, percentage is down to 77, and I'm sure when I brought it up, look, now it's down to 76. Like, so it will drain quickly. I couldn't leave the house and it'd be okay, it would just die. Like, look, we're on 74%, what are you even talking about? So, yeah, now we wait. Oh, Instagram's downloaded. Oh. We're on 71%, FYI. Oh, I really hope that I can get in, guys, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get into my Instagram account until next year. And I don't want to start a new one, and I really like this Instagram handle. Okay, so forgotten password. Can't reset password. Wait, I don't understand, why is it doing this? Because it literally... Wait, if you haven't trouble logging into your Instagram account. This is a different procedure than what it was doing on my other phone, so you know what it might be? Oh, that's so frustrating. So it could be because this is like, I think it's an iPhone 6. So I wonder if on this one, it had the option to basically be like, I can't access my phone number. So then it would do this thing where it would scan my face to see if it matches with my pictures on the account. So then I was thinking I can do it on this device, but then maybe because this device is so old, it doesn't have the option that this... That's such a shame. But anyway, to the 339 of you that have followed my Instagram, thank you. I'll see you in a few months, I guess. Jump scare. Oh, I took my makeup off and I look sick. Like, I actually look ill. Like, no, that's not okay. There's a squirrel. Can you see this? I can't even see the squirrel anymore. Can we find it? It's somewhere in the bushes. I'm looking right at it. Wait, do you see it? Hi, Mr. Squirrel. Can you see the squirrel, guys? Wait. Cute. Okay, I'll leave it alone now. I don't want to pester the squirrel. Why are you so close to me? No, please get away from me. Oh yeah, anyway, so I came outside for some fresh air. I lowered you because I'm coming to an area where there's a ton of people, so I am a bit embarrassed. But anyway, yeah, so I came out for some fresh air, but the air is really humid and thick today, so it's not even giving me that much fresh air. But I just wanted it to awaken me up a bit, because technically, obviously it's not night time anymore, so I could just go to sleep, but I don't want to ruin my sleeping schedule, so I'm just going to stay awake. So I'm just going to try and wake myself up so then I can finish my to-do list whilst I still have the house to myself. How long have I been awake for now? Like, well, I woke up yesterday maybe around 11 o'clock. Right now it's 12:45. Since I saw you, I haven't done anything on my to-do list. I just watched a film because I was so tired, and then I was like, no, I still want to be productive, because if I'm gonna stay awake, then I want to be doing things. So I was like, okay, let me go for a walk now that it's stopped raining. To be honest, I don't even know how I got to the park. It's actually just muscle memory, because I am a bit delirious. Look guys, look at all of the leaves. It's so, I just love all of the colours. Yeah, look at that, look at my eyes. You know, this walk has been really nice because I've been too tired to notice the people around me, so I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and it's making me like stop and notice things so much more, because I'm such an overthinker. So usually if I go out and I'm looking at something for too long, I feel like I'm like in everyone's way, or everyone's looking at me and being like, what's she doing? But I'm actually not that important. But I just stopped at this tree and like, look at this tree, like look at the moss here, right? And then look at the moss here. Can you see? It's like a different colour. And look at the leaves as well. So nice going on. And then look at the way that the leaves are attached with this root that goes on to the bark. I never would have noticed these things, you know, but now I'm just looking at this tree. I'm just looking at this tree and I'm like, so nice. Oh my gosh, and guys, look, it's a love heart. Can you see the love heart? That's for you. I love you. Being sleep deprived really helps you just slow down and notice the little things. I think we'd be happier if we just stopped and looked, because you know, I come to this park a lot with Maisie and I just walk past this tree all the time, and this is the first time I'm just stopping, and I never look up either. Like, why do trees just end like that? Why do we just end? Like, I feel like we have a definite end, right? Like, our head is pretty definite. How does a tree, like, how does it actually finish? You see, it just goes and then it doesn't go, but like, where is the, like, what is the end? I guess branches are just like toes, you know? There's underwear on this fence. I've never noticed that before. I've actually never even noticed this fence. That is wow, I actually just don't pay any. I thought this whole thing was bush. Wow. Do I even walk with my eyes open? Apparently not. My hair's kind of crazy. I don't even know why, but I finished. That was so loud. Oh, I need to stop because you know what, throughout this whole day I've been cracking my knuckles so much, and I don't usually crack my knuckles, but now they're starting to get sore, so I need to stop that. It's 18 minutes past 1. I don't know how it got to this time. Like, when was the last time I even spoke to you? Maybe it was like 3 o'clock or something. I don't know. But I was just like, oh, let me finish these things so I can surprise you. Because laundry and dishes is not fun to watch. So anyway, I've done laundry. Yay, we can take that off our list. I did all of the dishes except for the pans, so I need to do them tomorrow, but I'm too tired now. So since I never did the pans, I never made that dinner. So I'm actually really hungry. Like, I have eaten throughout the day, like snacks and stuff, but I am really hungry, but now I'm too tired. So I think I'm just gonna go to sleep, finally. Literally, this was just meant to be like a fun little like pulling on an all-nighter. But I've actually been awake now for like 38 hours. It was fun though, and honestly, I'm really happy with how much I got done. So yeah, you know, I really enjoyed not sleeping for these 38 hours because I've gotten so much done. Like, I filmed this video, I revised all of the how to write all of the HSK1 words, which, when I say it out loud, that doesn't sound good because it's like basic, but to be fair, I knew what all the words meant, I just forgot how to write them. So anyway, we went for a walk outside, get some air, get some glow on this skin. I look I really don't look well. Yeah, okay, so you might be thinking, oh well, I thought you did this overnight thing because your family went away and it was like to celebrate that you have the house to yourself. Well, they didn't come back, so they usually, when they go away, they would come back on this day, but it's my mum's birthday tomorrow, and yeah, so they just didn't come back. So I guess they just don't want to celebrate with me. I'm not the chosen one. Just an FYI, the chosen one is a criminal, and I'm the black sheep of the family, which, you know, whatever. Who needs a family? Not me, apparently. But anyway, aside from that, I'm really happy with this challenge. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna wake up and make myself the fattest meal because I haven't eaten like a substantial meal for like a week. I've eaten, don't be alarmed guys, I've eaten just like sandwiches, just whatever I could like get my hands on because I've not been involved in the family's meal plans. I didn't even tell you why. Okay, so this argument, right, because my mum was away with the chosen one, and I'm a Celebrity started, which we'd been planning on watching together for weeks, okay? So I'm so excited, but the first day it's happening, she's not even here. So do I watch it? No, I wait for her. But at this point, like I told you, right, I'm not well at the moment, and so part of that is sometimes I get really bad insomnia. That's not why I'm awake right now. This is a choice. I'm talking about I'm choosing to be awake right now, but sometimes I get really bad insomnia, so I just can't sleep, and then I end up with like this nocturnal sleeping pattern, which is why sometimes I go MIA on here, because obviously I can't film when I'm awake at night because then I would disturb everybody else. So then when she came back the next day, I was asleep because my sleeping schedule is messed up because I'm ill at the moment. and part of that illness is insomnia, okay? So I don't want you to think that I'm like some like sickly, I don't want you to feel sorry for me. It's important to the story, okay? So that's why I'm like making a big deal out of it. It's not a big deal, like you don't need to feel sorry for me. It just is what it is, but it's part of the story, okay? So then the next day, so 2 days where I'm really trying to fix my sleeping schedule, and I'm asking them to help me because the alarms aren't waking me up. And keep in mind, okay, because I think even when it was waking up at 5 a.m. every day for a week video where I had to keep going upstairs to come and help wake my mum up, which I do regularly, right? And I have to go so many times upstairs like, hey, your alarm's going off, because otherwise she just doesn't even turn the alarm off. It just goes on and on and on and on, and then she doesn't wake up, and this will go on for like an hour. So I have to go up and I'll try and help her wake up like so many times, right? So I ask her for the exact same thing in return. It's not like I'm asking of something that I haven't already done for her so many times, right? And I say, please can you help me because the alarms aren't working and I want to fix my sleeping schedule. And so she comes up like once and she's like, wake up, and then goes, which obviously isn't working, right? So that's why my sleeping schedule can't be fixed, because I can't help myself when I'm asleep and I have nobody who's helping me. Okay, so anyway, it's still not fixed by the time she gets back. 2 days go, so now we're into day 3 of I'm a Celebrity, right? And we still haven't watched it. Day 4, I wake up earlier, so I wake up at like 5, and literally as soon as I come downstairs, she's like, can we put I'm a Celebrity on then? But I was just like, okay, we can put it on. So we put it on, and I can't remember what it was that she said, and I was like, oh, have you already watched it? And she was like, yeah, but I won't spoil it for you. And then I was like, oh, okay, because I waited for her, so now I'm finding out that I didn't watch it in the first place, but she watched it anyway. So I was just like, okay. And then she's the one that asked us to put it on this very second, right? So then she gets a phone call, and she gets phone calls all the time from, like, the thing is we never spend any time together. All she does is she spends time with the chosen one whenever she's not in work, or then she's always work, and then if she's not at work, she's on the phone to all of her colleagues, just like chatting, even if it's outside of work hours. So she's asked to put this show on, and then she gets a phone call which has nothing to do with work. Like, you asked to put this show on, so you can just decline this. Just because somebody phones you does not mean that you need to pick up the phone, right? So anyway, she picks up the phone after she's asked me to put this show on. So then she's gone into the kitchen and she speaks so obnoxiously loudly when she's on the phone, which, like, whatever, because everyone has a phone voice, and you know, it works well for the phone, but obviously when you're right next to her, then I'm like, but she was in the kitchen. But anyway, because the kitchen's full of tiles, so it's just echoing and echoing. Whilst this shows, I can't hear the show that she asked to put on. So then I was like, oh, and keep in mind as well, I had just woken up, so I'm trying to eat my bowl of cereal whilst all I can hear is her nattering away, drowning out the sound of the show that she just asked me to put on after I just found out that she didn't even wait for me to watch the show. So I'm like, I'm trying to eat my cereal with peace, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I put on The Good Place, which is like my comfort show, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this whilst I'm trying to eat my breakfast, whilst I'm trying to adjust to the world, because I just woke up and your voice is so jarring. I didn't say anything, this is an internal monologue. So I just peacefully put on The Good Place, and I'm just eating my cereal. And then she comes in and she's like, oh, why did you turn it off? And I was like, well, does it matter, because you've already seen it, and you weren't even here to watch it after you just asked to put it on. But I said it. I tried to say it so nice. But where is the lie? Because obviously I'm annoyed because I waited for you. Okay, so anyway, then she was like, well, if you hadn't been sleeping all throughout the day, then maybe we could have watched it together. And she said it like that, and I was like, do not start with me. Do not start. And some of you guys who have like a proper good relationship with your parents might think, oh, well, you can't talk to your parents like this. But let me just say, the reason, I don't want to get too deep into it, but the reason that I'm ill is because of them, okay? So it's so annoying. Anyway, so I was like, oh, don't get me started. So then I'm like, yeah, well, the reason why, I literally just explain, and I say, and you know that, so don't even come at me saying, well, if you were asleep, because you know why. So anyway, then I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not arguing over this show that's meant to be fun. I just woke up. I'm just trying to eat my cereal. So anyway, I'm literally heading to my room with my things. She storms up after me, corners me, proper like pointing at me, like pushing me. I'm cornered at this point, not even in the hallway, right? I was trying to get to my room, and then my brother's and he's like, get away from her, don't touch her, don't touch. I'm not touching. I'm the one. I'm literally the one. Sorry. I'm the one getting cornered. I was literally trying to get to my room before she literally chased after me, stopping me from getting to my room. Doing this for ages. I'm like, don't touch me. I'm literally have my hands up like this. I'm like, don't touch me. Whilst my brother's like, yeah, yelling at me, being like, get away from her. What do you mean? What do you mean me get away from her? I'm literally being caught. There's nowhere for me to go. And then finally, after she's like done doing all of this, she's like, get into your room. And I was like, are you done? I didn't say that, but I just was like, literally would have been there 5 minutes ago. Anyway. So after that, then I was just staying in my room, and I'm just like getting them food and stuff when they're all asleep. And you literally, like, the thing is even if we had arguments before, I'm always cleaning up after them. I'm doing the cooking, I'm doing the dishes, I'm doing the cleaning, I'm doing all of this whilst they're just like, and then so now, as soon as I stop making the food, all of a sudden there's not a portion for me. And if they get a takeaway, they literally, like, they've gotten, since this happened, they've gotten multiple takeaways and not gotten me anything. So I've literally just been eating like scraps that they have. But it's like why are you going out of your way to just upset me like this? I don't understand.
There's people that are dying.
I can't even remember why I started this story. I'm sure I was just telling you about why we had an argument. So anyway, yeah, when I have breakfast tomorrow, it'll be like my first good substantial meal. But don't be alarmed by these tears, guys, because I've been awake for 38 hours, okay? So it's not like I'm not actually that upset. I'm just sleep deprived, okay? But it does hurt though, because it's like I never ask people for more than what I give to them, but then whenever I ask for anything in return, it's like too much, and I just keep losing people in my life. because I'm asking for what I'm giving, and that's why, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Also, guys, look at how red I get when I cry. Like, that's diabolical, right? Like, it actually amuses me. I think I must be allergic to my tears, but for somebody who's allergic to tears, I cry an awful lot. But don't be alarmed, guys, because I'm actually just a crybaby these days, and I'm sleep deprived. So don't be alarmed, okay? It's okay, guys. I'm okay. I'm actually okay. Like, you actually don't need to be worried about me, because I'm actually fine. But I feel like sometimes you just need to rant, you know? You do, like, don't bottle up your emotions, because it's so unhealthy. And you know what you need to do is you need to put yourself first, because otherwise you might get ill. If you bottle up your emotions and put everybody else first instead of you, then you might get ill. So I don't recommend doing that, okay? Anyway, I'm not gonna do the up dance right now, because I think that my body is a bit wrecked, you know. So if you want to see me doing the up dance, then I'll upload it to Shorts, and I'll upload it to Douyin, because actually somebody asked me on Douyin to learn the dance, which is why I learned it. So if you have Douyin, be sure to follow me on there. If not, then I'll post it on Shorts, and I'm going to be uploading a lot more dance videos on TikTok. Like, I've decided, I was like, I don't know what I want to do with TikTok, because I just don't really like TikTok, to be honest. It just gives me bad, I don't know, there's something about TikTok that just gives me bad vibes. So I'm just gonna use it as like a dance diary, so that I can just like look through and see how I improve as time goes on, and like how I can experiment with different stuff. Like, I have it in my head, so if you have TikTok and you're interested in seeing my dance journey, then you can check that out. And if you want to see more videos on my YouTube, then make sure to subscribe. They're not all as insane as this, because remember, I'm sleep deprived, okay? So you're not seeing me, you're seeing, I don't even know, probably brain damage.